From the smallest microbe to the largest star, everything in the universe has a lifespan. Life and death are two sides of the same coin, an endless cycle of creation and dissolution. Death, while often feared, is as natural as birth, a fundamental aspect of the grand cosmic dance. It is the inevitable curtain call that awaits us all, the final chapter in our individual stories. Yet, despite its universality, death remains one of the most profound mysteries of existence. What happens when we die? Where do we go, if anywhere at all? These questions have haunted humanity since the dawn of consciousness, inspiring countless myths, beliefs, and philosophical inquiries. While science can explain the biological processes that lead to death, the ultimate fate of our consciousness, our sense of self, remains shrouded in mystery. Do we simply cease to exist, our awareness extinguished like a flame snuffed out? Or is death a transition to another realm, a passage to an unknown destination? The answers, it seems, are as varied as the cultures and individuals who ponder them. The biological process of dying is a complex one, but it can be broadly understood through the cessation of key bodily functions. Death is typically declared when either the heart or the brain ceases to function irreversibly. Cardiac death, the stopping of the heart, was once the primary indicator of death. However, with the advent of life support technologies, brain death has become the more widely accepted definition. Brain death occurs when the brain, the command center of the body, suffers irreversible damage and can no longer sustain basic life functions. This can be caused by a variety of factors, including traumatic injury, oxygen deprivation, or severe illness. When the brain dies, so too does the essence of who we are. Our thoughts, memories, and personality, all extinguished as the intricate network of neurons falls silent. The body, once a vessel of life and vitality, begins its transformation, embarking on a natural process of decomposition, returning its constituent elements to the earth from which it came. After death, the body undergoes a series of physical changes as it begins to decompose. These changes, while unsettling to contemplate, are a natural part of the life cycle, the inevitable breakdown of organic matter. One of the first noticeable changes is livor mortis, or the pooling of blood in the lower parts of the body due to gravity. This results in a discoloration of the skin, a purplish-blue hue that intensifies in the hours following death. Rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, sets in a few hours after death, reaching its peak around 12 hours post-mortem. This stiffening is caused by a chemical reaction in the muscles, locking them in place until the process of decomposition further sets in. Putrefaction, the final stage of decomposition, is the most dramatic and perhaps the most unsettling. This process, driven by bacteria and other microorganisms, breaks down the body's tissues, releasing gases and fluids that cause bloating and an unpleasant odor. Over time, the body is reduced to its skeletal framework, eventually returning to the earth, completing the cycle of life and death. While the physical decomposition of the body is well understood, the fate of our consciousness, our sense of self, remains a mystery. Throughout history, cultures around the world have grappled with the mystery of death, developing a rich tapestry of beliefs and traditions surrounding the afterlife. These beliefs, often rooted in religious or spiritual frameworks, offer solace and meaning in the face of mortality. Some believe in a heavenly paradise, a realm of eternal bliss and reunion with loved ones who have passed on. Others envision a cycle of reincarnation, where the soul is reborn into a new life, its journey shaped by the karma accumulated in previous existences. Still, others believe that death is the end of our existence, a finality that underscores the preciousness of life. These diverse beliefs reflect the human need to find meaning and purpose in a world where death is an inescapable reality. They offer comfort, hope, and a sense of continuity beyond the grave. While these beliefs cannot be scientifically proven or disproven, they provide a framework for understanding death and coping with its inevitability. A glimpse beyond the veil. Near-death experiences, or NDEs, have long captivated the human imagination, offering tantalizing, albeit controversial, glimpses into what may lie beyond the veil of death. These experiences, often reported by individuals who have come close to death, share striking similarities, despite cultural or religious backgrounds. Common elements include a sense of peace and tranquility, out-of-body experiences, encounters with deceased loved ones, and a life review. While some interpret NDEs as evidence of an afterlife, scientists offer alternative explanations, attributing these experiences to physiological and psychological changes in the brain as it approaches death. They suggest that the release of endorphins, oxygen deprivation, and temporal lobe seizures can trigger hallucinations and altered states of consciousness that mimic the characteristics of NDEs. Whether interpreted as spiritual awakenings or neurological phenomena, NDEs continue to intrigue and mystify, fueling the debate about the nature of consciousness and the possibility of life after death. They serve as a reminder of the vast unknown that lies beyond our current understanding, a realm that continues to beckon and challenge our perceptions of life and death. Heaven and hell, realms of reward and retribution. Many religions offer vivid descriptions of the afterlife, often depicting realms of reward and retribution. Heaven, a place of eternal happiness, is often described as a paradise where the righteous are reunited with loved ones and bask in the divine presence. It is a realm of peace, joy, and spiritual fulfillment, where suffering and sorrow are no more. Hell, on the other hand, is often portrayed as a place of eternal punishment, reserved for those who have committed grave sins or led a life devoid of virtue. It is a realm of fire and brimstone, where the wicked are condemned to suffer for their transgressions. These vivid descriptions, while metaphorical in nature, serve as powerful moral compasses, encouraging individuals to live virtuous lives and strive for spiritual enlightenment. They offer a framework for understanding the consequences of our actions and the importance of making amends for past wrongs. The elusive soul. The concept of a soul, an intangible essence that survives the death of the physical body, has been a cornerstone of many religious and philosophical traditions. This soul, often seen as the seat of consciousness, personality, and moral compass, is believed to transcend the physical realm and embark on a journey beyond the confines of space and time. While the existence of a soul cannot be scientifically proven or disproven, many find solace in the belief that a part of them, their essence, continues to exist after death. This belief offers comfort in the face of loss and provides a sense of continuity beyond the grave. The soul, often depicted as ethereal and immortal, is a testament to the enduring human desire to find meaning and purpose in a world where death is an unavoidable reality. It represents the hope that our consciousness, our sense of self, does not simply vanish into oblivion, but rather embarks on a new chapter in the grand tapestry of existence. Seeking answers in the unknown. Despite centuries of philosophical inquiry and scientific exploration, the question of what happens after death remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the human experience. The answers, it seems, lie beyond the realm of empirical observation, hidden within the vast and uncharted territories of consciousness and the afterlife. While science can explain the biological processes of death, it cannot definitively answer the question of whether consciousness survives the death of the brain. Near-death experiences, while intriguing, offer anecdotal evidence that is open to interpretation. Religious and spiritual beliefs provide comfort and meaning to many, but they ultimately rely on faith and cannot be empirically verified. In the absence of definitive answers, we are left to grapple with the unknown, to find our own meaning and solace in the face of mortality. The unending mystery. Death, the ultimate unknown, will forever hold a certain mystique, a sense of wonder and trepidation. It is a reminder of our own mortality, a stark contrast to the vibrancy of life. Yet death is also a natural part of the cycle, the inevitable counterpart to birth. While we may never fully unravel the mysteries of what lies beyond, the contemplation of death can serve as a powerful catalyst for living a more meaningful and fulfilling life. It can inspire us to appreciate the preciousness of each moment, to nurture our relationships, and to pursue our passions with greater fervor. The mystery of death, rather than a source of fear, can be a wellspring of inspiration, a reminder to live fully and embrace the unknown with both curiosity and courage. For it is in the face of our own mortality that we truly come alive.